Welcome back, 3:36 on a Friday afternoon. I always have to turn the mic on. I keep forgetting. Denis Coderre joins us in studio.
Emotion, right?
Nice to be here. For you to be here.
Shabbat shalom.
And the same.
I'm gonna raise your.
It's like you never left,
listeners.
Really, it's
of
like
course.
you never left. It's great to see you.
My
by
English
the way.
is getting better.
Your English was perfect.
Thank you.
Most important, let's just start off. First of all, it's nice to see you, and second of all, how do you feel?
I feel much better. 2 years ago, I was not even able to walk or talk, and my first speech, I was so pleased about it, was at Square Victoria for the Jewish community. By the way, I'm Israel Chai. I believe in that. And, I thank God every day that give me that strength to go further. So I'm 61 now, so no more BS. I'm saying what I had to say, and that's it.
I don't think there was ever a whole lot of BS
in
the past, to be fair.
Yeah.
So it's great to have you. It's great to see you, by the way.
It started with Roy Green, but it's okay.
Let's talk about a couple of things. You're in the news again for some very odd reasons.
Yes.
So to go back, you were going to be in the provincial Liberal leadership race. You set out, I remember we talked to you once at a podcast.
I've been screwed by the party, yes.
You've been screwed by the party?
Totally. Because I give them everything, and they said at the end, Aaron, that... we had what we wanted, but we didn't take care to read it. And then no matter what, if we had another meeting about it, it would have been the same result. I said, okay, thank you.
But the party said a lot of this had to do, or some of it had to do with your tax situation where they couldn't have someone who still hadn't cleared up taxes.
We all have grievance. We all have issues. And frankly, I'm paying my due. But what can I say? In a year and a half, I had a stroke and I had a divorce. So I secure everything with my house. My house is for sale. I had issue there, but it will be done. No, I had an agreement with Revenue Canada, and I'm going to take care of it. It's not the issue. I paid sometime even more than others, so don't worry about that. I'm going to do what I have to do. I don't bundleize it. Make sure that Legault is spending the money right, and I'll take care of the rest.
So you're saying that this whole idea of the Liberal Party telling you, Denis, merci, but no, it had nothing to do with your taxes. They just didn't want you to run.
Oh, I think that they didn't want me to run, but, a party who has 20,000 members now, they have to be careful in the way that they treat things.
Let's talk about why you're in the news this week, because this is kind of water under the bridge. You came out the other day and said, you know what, Denis Coderre, I'm a Liberal. I would encourage you and Liberals in the upcoming by-election in Arthabaska, where Éric Duhaime is going to run, of course, for the Conservatives. You're urging Liberals to vote Conservative. Why?
Two things. For the same reason I took a stand on Israel. When I believe in something, I'm saying it, then that's it. And at the end of the day, my mentor is Jean Chrétien. You have two choices in life. Or you tell a spade, or I hope if you lie that you have a good memory. So I don't waste time for that. So about Poilievre, even when I was a candidate for the Liberal Party of Quebec leadership, I said it. I said, listen, Jean Charest in 2007 in Charlevoix, he was premier at that time. He said, well, Pauline Marois is the leader of the PQ. And she deserved to have a place in the National Assembly, in the House of the People. Now, my issue is this. You have Duhaime who had, and I'm Liberal, but Duhaime had 530,000 votes in the last election, no M&A. The Liberal Party of Quebec had 590,000 people votes. They have 19 because of the configuration of the way that the poll is working. So all I'm saying is this, and if you want to take a chance just for a year, you will save money. There's a by-election now. And, politics is about judo, not karate. So what I'm saying is this, I'm going to provide you the rope, or you pull the wagon and it's good for everybody, or you hang yourself. But at the end of the day, if he's not doing his job, you kick his ass out in a year, because there will be a general election.
Yeah.
That's it.
But
it's about democracy. It's not about the knee.
But there are people, of course, who look at this. I heard some people talking about this already, suggesting you're only doing this because this is revenge against the provincial Liberals.
If I had a revenge, why the hell, as a member of the Liberal leadership, I was talking about it? I went public even before. And Éric Duhaime and I've been enemy for 40 years, but I can respect people. We're not, you and I had our issue, but we respect each other, and that's it. That's it. My only point, Aaron.
So you're saying this is not new for you because...
Of course not.
It's just coming up now, though. It never came up before.
Check the war. Everybody has a way of doing things, but at the end of the day, I wrote it already.
Have you written off this provincial Liberal Party?
No, I'm not there, but I'm telling you one thing is that I'm a Robert Bourassa believer. If Pablo is winning, Pablo is Trudeau. I don't want the Liberal Party of Quebec become a franchise of Ottawa. Especially, I've been myself a Quebec lieutenant of Ignatieff, and when Ignatieff was missing too much Toronto, I pulled the plug. I made a gesture. When I wanted to run for the mayorship of Montreal, what I've done, I resigned. I'm not having fun on both sides. Mm-hmm. I take a stand, and that's what it's all about. And in 1956, the Liberals under Georges-Rébin Lapalme decide that the Liberal Party of Quebec is not a franchise anymore. It's okay. I mean, we can respect, and I believe in Canada, but I believe in a strong Quebec, in an efficient Canada. And to do so now, we don't want to play games with the language and immigration and all that crap. All I believe in is that I believe in this country, and because thanks to Trump, that we have a higher Canadian identity.
I want to go back to something you just said. You just said Pablo Rodriguez, who now, the most recent poll showed he's the favorite. You're saying he's basically Justin Trudeau. That's how you feel?
Well, I mean, who was defending Justin Trudeau when
he was a federal cabinet minister? He left. He quit. He went to run here.
He was a Quebec. I listen. I even participated in his fundraising. I organized meeting for Pablo Rodriguez.
So what happened?
Well, Pablo, at the end, when I decided to run, he said he was supporting me. 4 months later, he made a call, said, well, they offered me to run, and I believe in it. So I said, okay, enjoy yourself. Have fun. I sleep well at night, Tyrone.
I'm sure. The other consideration here isn't people, it's not hard to believe, by association, think if you're out there now supporting Éric Duhaime in this by-election that will be coming up, you're also, by the way, beyond saying Liberals should consider voting for him, you're suggesting they not run a candidate. That'd be kind of a waste. You would like him to have a fair chance, right?
That's it. I mean,
okay.
And politics is not just about legislation. It's about also conventions. Okay, the conventions are not written. You have two of them. First of all, when a leader of a party wants to run, you make him some place to run.
Yeah.
Okay. Secondly, if you're a leader of a party, you don't run in the same riding where it is. Okay. Now, Paul Saint-Pierre Plamondon is more present in Arthabaska than his candidate. Is that insecure? He's insecure. So listen. First of all, I want to make sure that we don't have a third referendum. I believe in this country. It's not perfect, but we can manage it.
Does this mean, I'm getting the sense, are you done with politics?
Of course not, like you. Are you done with radio? I hope not.
Politics maybe, but not radio. But I'm just curious if that's the case. The other guess here is, look, if you're supporting this guy, are you going to run perhaps as a conservative in the next election?
Is that a question or a will? No, it's not the issue. But they're in the...
No, it's a question. Are you going to run as a conservative? Would you consider it?
I'm in love right now, and I'm going to have to settle my things. I'm going to do that first, and then we'll see. I don't answer a political question. What I'm saying is this. Can we have in Quebec and Montreal a fair debate about everything, or do you want to hear everything the same thing? Is it about consensus, or it is about what we should hear? I believe that now we have an issue with the carbon tax. We have an issue with the gas issue. Right. We have housing. We have a problem with cleanness. We have a problem with safety, housing, and all that. I would like to see somebody who can think out of the box and provoke things. You don't have to support him or her.
Is that person Éric Duhaime as far as you're concerned?
I think so, yes. Yes. And just let him in. If you made a mistake, you have a year. Can we have we've been wasting 8 years with the CAQ, with everything. We'll kick his ass afterwards. Don't worry.
Does this mean that none of the Liberal candidates now who are running for the provincial leadership, you will not endorse any of them?
Well, I will endorse one, but I believe that what we need to do is there's some specific issue in the regions. I believe in Montreal. You know me, I'm a former mayor, but I think that we have to stop counting votes. We need to start to counting ridings. And I believe that we need a new pact with people. We need to work on municipalities, provide them some more tools. I mean, the issue with the agglomeration, it's not normal that 15 cities on the West Island have just represent 15% of votes, and 50% in Montreal is and even more with that kind of administration.
So if that's the case, and you're eventually going to endorse, because you're making it seem like you will endorse one of these Liberal leaders, let me ask a kind of a roundabout question. From what you know, from what you've heard, who do you think right now is that best bet to become the next provincial Liberal leader?
I don't want to sound nasty, but I know one thing. If you have all those candidates and me, I'm the only one who will have some cold coffee, okay? Because everybody knows me. I'm not pretentious by saying 95% know me. I'm looking for the 5%. I didn't.
But you're
find
not
it.
running. So what's the difference?
That's important, because you will have some people who say it's not about notoriety. I'm sorry. If you take 20 minutes to introduce yourself, you're wasting your time. Okay? So Pablo is not that well known. Okay. Blackburn is not that well known. But I would go for a candidate who believe that the party should not be a franchise to Ottawa.
Who is that candidate?
Well, it's not Pablo, that's for sure.
And it's not Carl Blackburn?
I think that Blackburn came, I'll tell you a secret. There's only 20,000 members in the Liberal Party of Quebec. Okay? Just to give you, to compare, the Conservative Party of Quebec has 64,000 and the PQ has 100,000. It means that when they decide to push me out, we had 10,000. There's only 10,000 divided by 5 candidates who sell membership cards in 9 months. Hello? I think that Milliard represents the future. I like what I'm hearing from him, but I think that some people will need not just to play the cassette. You have to call a spade, and people deserve the truth.
I'm going to run out of time. I would be remiss if I did not ask you. We were talking before we started on air. You come back to the city now. You don't live in Montreal anymore.
I don't live in Montreal anymore, so I'm not running for a municipal level.
So you're definitely not going to run.
Everybody is asking me to run back again, but I can't tell you. I can comment things, but I'm not going to run.
You will not run?
No.
What do you think of the city and the way it's in right now?
It's a disgrace. It's a total disgrace. I believe that we can do more. I don't feel like I'm in the metropolis of Quebec anymore. And, we don't consider as well as the national capital in Quebec City. I really believe that at the end of the day, it's not the one who use fire who's bad. It depends who's using it. So we need to make sure that stop that 15 minutes
50-minute city, yeah.
And think about, look at all the repairment that we need to do, the infrastructure and all that. We need to think outside of the box. And my main problem, Aaron, is that it's always somebody else's fault. Nobody's taking the blame. There's no accountability. And listen, if you're good to be elected, you're good to take the heat.
Will you back a candidate in this race?
Well, I don't know. I mean, some people think that I'm a burden, so I don't know. But we'll see. I will say what I have to say in the
You'll play your cards close to your vest.
Of course.
Denis Coderre, thank you so much for coming in. It's good to see you again.
It's always a pleasure.
It is. We'll
now,
take
be
a
nice
break.
to me. I'm sensitive.
It's too late now. 3:49. Let's head off to traffic. CJAD at Hunter Traffic Center. Check on the drive. Lauren Glazer. Lauren?